All right, Kenman here, and give another change up. What is happening? Titanium. Dun, dun, dun. What? Confused? Great, let's go. Before we start, I'm not sponsored by anyone, and I purchase everything at retail price. I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or comments or thoughts, please feel free to put them in the comments below. All right. Sorry. Been a good weekend, just having some fun here. We have another Amazonian encounter. What is it? Yeah, no jade this week, no dye project stuff, just what we've got in this box right here. So let's go ahead and cut it loose, set it free, and see what we got. All right. And looks fairly innocent. There it is. Get this stuff out of the way, and we have a mystery looking box. What is this? Still has, there's always going to be the residue crap all over the table. Okay. Still confused. Oh, if you zoom in, you can see it. The brand we have today is called IVTT. Yeah. So, kind of an unknown, kind of an off the radar brand off of the Amazon. But you can find this specifically if you are looking for, like I said, this, exact thing that we're going to be talking about today, and that is titanium. I was looking for one that had some titanium that we can use for a project, doing some anodizing, and this fits the bill. So IVTT is the name of the brand of this company. Like I said, they have a few things that you can find from them on Amazon. Most of them are kind of that titanium or this kind of a style. All right, looks like that box just has the knife in it. Got some bubble wrap, and we have another little cellophane wrapper, whatever. Get this out of here. But they say that this is titanium, so we're gonna find out the reality of that. But I'm gonna guess it is. It was around 30. I got tape stuck to my hand over here off camera. I apologize. It was around like $30, I think. So yeah, let's check it out. All right, this is the IVTT. It didn't really have a name, like that's the company name, but it didn't really have the name of the model. I didn't even really see a number or anything. So that's where we are with it. All right, flipper tab. Flips it out. There you can see their logo, that IVTT right there on the blade. Got a little bit of schmutz on it. I'll wipe that off quick. Okay, what's everyone think of the shape of this? It's got a kind of a, I don't know what the word is, a samurai sword kind of a style to it with the way they handle. It's got a really nice textured handle. Those grooves in there are really deep. Neat little blade shape, very simple, just has that branding right there. Looks like we're looking at T6s and T8s, and then the pivot, you've got a weird kind of setup going on here. That might be interesting when we try to take this apart. Got a full frame lock. There's liner locks and frame locks. The frame lock, you can see the whole piece is exposed, and you can see it when you open it, the whole thing folds in and locks the blade open. And if it was a liner lock, there would be a scale over the top of that, which would kind of hide it, but it would still going to be the same action. The issue that you could have with a full frame lock is if you're holding it with the left hand, sometimes the way you hold it, you could be putting pressure right there, which then makes it harder for the blade to come out. In this case with the flipper tab, if I'm pushing there, if I push hard, yeah, see, I can kind of keep that flipper from working. If I put my thumb here, works just fine. So that's kind of the issue that you're going to have with something like that as a lefty, is it kind of will have an effect on opening. Does not have a pocket clip that can switch to the other side, so that's another downside, I guess, for the lefty in me. Well, it's a cool looking. I do like the shape, the profile of it. It's kind of neat with that lefty action. I mean, I guess I hold it there, it's fine. I'm not going to be able to put it in my left pocket. Blade centering. Ooh, it's a thick blade. It actually, you can see there's a little bit kind of more of a gap, and it's pretty close to touching right there. Kind of move it over a little bit. So it's not quite centered, a little bit to the right. But let's see. There's the tiniest little bit of play as well. So we're looking at some quality issues that maybe I can tweak and fix, but maybe not. We'll see in the future here. Like I said, I really bought this for these chunks of titanium. We'll also find out how quality the titanium is. I'm going to try to anodize it. I have anodizing equipment. Well, it's not mine. I have access to it at work in my downtime when I'm not working. Like I clock out at the end of the day, I can go kind of mess around or play around with some of the equipment, which is kind of neat. It's a nice opportunity for me to be able to play around with some high quality anodizing equipment and see what we can do with some scales. For example, I do have some shorts. I didn't really make a video that I can recall, but this is the NHDT brand. It's called the SW701. You can get it on Amazon as well. When you just look at the profile, it just looks like a beefy knife. But this has like the titanium handle on there that was silver that we made this blue, and I've been carrying it kind of in my little fifth pocket, and you can kind of see the titanium get some natural wear. It was a lot brighter of a kind of a blue right when I did it, but when you carry it, your hand's gonna naturally kind of wear it down. If you look in these kind of grooves, you can see where it's kind of a little bit shinier blue in there. The whole thing was kind of more of that color, but your natural skin oils and stuff when you hold it and use it are going to kind of give it this kind of wear, which does look cool. I have another one. I'm going to grab this here, bring this down, that I did anodize as well. I've got a short on. I can link the short right up here, boing, and you can see the process of these. I don't want to touch these right now with my bare hands because they're not done yet, but you can see I did this cool green. Kind of bring it up, get a little bit better look. But you can watch that short. You can see them actually go through the entire range of colors. When you anodize, specific voltage is what creates that color. So as you go up through a voltage spectrum, you'll see the actual piece of titanium shift in color through that range from the golds and the blues and the purples and stuff all the way up. And green is the one it's at the top of the scale. So when you get to the top, you hit to the green, that is pretty much the max color that you will achieve. So what I'm getting at there is This one I did, and we set it to a medium kind of height voltage that would bring it to this blue. And then once you get it to the blue that you want, then you just take it out, and then there you are done. This one, we took it all the way to the green, which was at the max. And the reason I did that is what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some sandpaper, and I'm going to be careful, and I'm going to go in and put gloves on and stuff so I don't touch it. But if you notice, there are surfaces, try to bring this up closer again, those surfaces like where the grooves are and these lines and stuff. I'll use this little to point like right in the circle here and here where these different levels are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sand just the top surface. So just that highest up surface, I'm going to sand that, and it's going to remove the anodize. And so then it's going to bring it back to the bare titanium. But then what we can do is we can go and we can anodize it again. And when I anodize it again, what I'll do is we'll bring it up, but we're going to pick a secondary color. Like if we decide to pick this blue, for example. So what we'll do is we'll anodize it again, and we'll bring it up till it gets to that blue, and it will stop. And what's neat about that is the green, since it's already higher up in the range of the spectrum, it won't change as the color is coming up to the colors that are at a lower part of the voltage, if that makes sense. So I'll sand off those top surfaces. They'll be bare, and everything else underneath will be still this green. Then we'll re-anodize up to another color, like I said, blue or whatever it is we decide to do. And then that whole section will turn to that color, and then the other sections will still remain the green. We'll get a nice two-tone effect, which is my goal. Won't that be neat? Who's excited about it? Leave a comment below what you think. Color we could do. There's only certain range of colors that are possible in the anodizing titanium spectrum. But it's fun. We're going to test it out. We're going to see how it goes. That's what we're doing with this one. I'll probably make a little video of me sanding this and getting it prepped up for that project. This one here is already done. Like I said, I can maybe make a link. I'll throw some things. You want to see a link for whatever I've got for this one. I'll put that up here. Boom, right now. And it's fun. Titanium is cool. The first one that I actually ordered and I got said that it was titanium. And we went and tested it, and it was, in fact, not titanium. And we weren't able to do anything with it. So that was kind of interesting, but that's what you kind of get when you go try to buy something that's like sold as titanium. Not everything is as advertised. So in this one, I was fortunate that it was as advertised. It worked really well. And in this case here, like I said, we just got this, and it was sold and advertised as a titanium handle and a 9CR18 MOV steel. So we will find out. Like I said, this blade centering isn't quite perfect. I'm kind of interested to see how this pivot flathead slash weird, that almost looks like a key for a can, like a soda can pop machine key. I don't know. Yeah, what's everyone think about this? What's everyone think about this titanium project that I'm about to kind of push a little bit forward on? I've been kind of side project with my scale dies, doing the cool dies of the G10 scales, which, I mean, oh, man, what am I doing? What is this? There we go. That project's been taking up a lot of my videos, and I just kind of want to get on to some other videos. I've got the one that I want to do with the Buck 110 that I'm doing really soon. Got a bunch of stuff planned for the future. It's been pretty fun. I've been enjoying making the videos, and I got more to come. I just posted trying to get to 500 subscribers. I'm going to give another knife away. I did a giveaway when I got to 200, and we're still kind of growing, and so I decided to share some love, and I'll be doing another giveaway when I hit 500. If you want to check that video out, I can attach that one, boom, up there. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. If you enjoy what you see, please hit that like button, subscribe to see more. Helps me out. I really appreciate it. Tell me what color you would like us to try to anodize this. Like I said, I don't have the exact list in front of me, but it's Not all the colors in the range of titanium anodizing are possible, but it's definitely golds and blues and greens, kind of bronzes, yellows-ish, purples, pinks. Yeah, what am I missing? I don't know. But it'll be fun. Stay tuned for that, and we'll have some fun. Stay sharp. We will see you soon.